I, I try as much as possible not to talk about the marginalization of FC because oftentimes I've been misquoted, you get, but well, who cares? Let's set records straight. Let's play our part, and then tomorrow we're no more. Whoever comes after us will meet a better FCT. I belong to a group of youths that staged, I think, one of the most successful protests in the FCT about marginalization. We tagged it FCT Marginalized Protest. There, the Senate came out to attend to our needs, and then it set the stage for other engagements with the government. Yes, there have been a lot of protests, there have been a lot of papers. I grew up around a lawyer, my dad, so maybe that's when the idea of calling for the liberation of FCT started. All right, so the marginalization of FCT started with the pronouncement of 1976. First things first, FCT is in the center of Nigeria, all right? But they said relocate FCT to the heart of Nigeria, the center of Nigeria, all right? Then take FCT to a land where no ethnic group holds sway, no ethnic group dominates that place. But that was a lie on its own. Take FCT to a fertile land that has no government, but no, that was also a lie because we were part of Niger State, Kwara State, Kogi State, the then Plateau, Benue states were carved. And then take FCT to a virgin land. Abuja, it wasn't a virgin land. There were, and still about 880-something communities in the FCT inhabited by the indigenous population of the FCT. Now, what the government didn't do is seek the consent, discuss with the people to know what they had to play. Those that sat down, do Aguda panel by Just Aguda, to go around Nigeria and some state to ascertain the likely place for the establishment of the new federal capital, they didn't do justice to Nigerians. And then, of course, the people of FCT, because we were denied our rights, constitutional rights, we were denied. For instance, if I want to apply to study law anywhere in the country, Nigeria, FCT natives have no quota in Nigerian university. So it is either you're claiming another state and that is wrong on its own, or you apply as an indigenous of FCT and forfeit that admission. So the marginalized, yes, we are marginalized. Government has marginalized us. We were displaced with little or no compensation. For instance, when the draft document came for the resettlement of the FCT, the question we asked every day is who was consulted in the FCT, who represented the FCT. But then there were representatives from the then Niger State, Kwara, who protected their own interests. And then at some point, Obasanjo made the relocation optional. If you want to leave FCT, you are free to leave. Now, till today, we have a constitution. We are in democracy. But FCT, like I said, has one senator. They said FCT should or shall be treated as if it were one of the states of the federation. The question I ask journalists and others or students of history or whoever cares to listen is, are we treated as if we are one of the states of the federation? If we were, why don't we have a mayor? If we were, why don't we have an indigenous minister representing us as Federal Executive Council? So what we are now clamoring for, I said it the other day on air also, that yes, we have been marginalized, the government isn't helping us. Then there comes the role of the people. If we have been marginalized for long, what about now? Who is marginalizing who? Our leaders, the government, or the indigenous people of FCT? So there are issues that until we understand what truly matters, what we truly need, no matter how hard we try, we will be beating about same thing. Whatever goes around, they say, comes around. So we'll still be revolving around some same issue. So first things first is to work on the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Whether Buhari decide to give us an indigenous minister today of any ministry, the next president might come and decide that he doesn't want us because it is not enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So you might. And then what the people are actually asking for is not the minister of Federal Capital Territory. We want a minister of the Federal Republic, somebody from the FCT. But to our leaders and politicians that seems to limit this struggle for ministerial appointment or mayoral status, the question is what happened to the former mayor of FCT? Don't we learn from our history? The point is, Mr. President, whoever decides that, okay, he might decide to appoint an FCT minister today, and the constitution hasn't been amended. So the next president comes and decides that, no, it's a choice. It wasn't gazetted. It's not in the constitution. So let's scrap anybody from the FCT. So our call should be for the amendment of the 1999 constitution again to accommodate FCT. Give us a state. We have the two things forms FCT, the Federal Capital Territory and the Federal Capital City. One to be governed by the federal government, the other to be administered by the people. So if this anomaly is corrected, our problem would have been solved. But every day you have people going on air, talk about one indigenous minister. No, we want our constitution to be amended to favor the people of FCT. So until we stop that. So lastly, on this issue of marginalization, our people are now marginalizing us. All right? Because without economic power, they know that if you're not empowered, there are certain things you cannot do. So until our leaders, our big shots in the society decide that, okay, it is time, realizes now, not later, that we need to empower ourselves. The cry for Niger data emancipation and what have you succeeded because they were economically empowered. We are educated now. We have every profession. We have professionals. We have professors. We have PhD holders. We have professionals in different fields. All we need is this